Hello team, we're going to be doing today's Thursday the 22nd. We are doing it as a core cardio day. It is a power movement focused day. Reminder, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, same type of rotations as we're doing for muscle minute, A to B, and then move on to the next station. First exercise we're going to be doing is a ski hop. So all body weight here. We're basically just going to be finding some distance. So here we're basically start off on one leg, jump to the other side, get low, jump to the other side, get low, other side and low. So if you guys do want to modify, they're going to be jumping, stepping back, jumping, stepping back, jumping, stepping back. If we're not jumping, we're stepping the whole time. But we're still reaching nice and low, that we're still working the hip hinge movement. That's number one. Number two, we're going over to a dumbbell toy soldier. So here we're just going to use a single dumbbell. I'm going to show you guys side view. That way we're starting off here. We're not leaning back as you're going here. Okay, I want you guys to lean forward. Lean forward, lean forward, and lean forward. And don't necessarily have to touch the toe because they're going to overreach, but they could tuck in those knees, tuck in those knees, tuck in those knees, okay, if they want to modify. So again, straight up, working a lot of core, and then more together is a lot less core, but we're still working that movement for those who have low back issues. Number three we got is a box speed knee. So we're coming over here to the box. So I recommend you guys go nice and quick. I actually want them to stand all the way up as they go for it. So we're gonna be right here, box speed knee, we're coming up, drive, down, drive, down, drive, down, drive, down. Okay, so we're basically driving that knee up and reaching up. Next one we're gonna be doing is a fit band sprint takeoff. Basically just like fit band sprint takeoffs. So here we're gonna stand inside the fit band, jump on in. The first thing I would say, you don't have to use a red. I just have the red attached already as I was doing these videos. So as you guys are here, find some tension. I would recommend you go black and above, but here, find some tension. We're running, sprinting, and then slowly coming back. Few seconds out as you're sprinting, slowly coming back. Explosive, run, and then back out. So we're basically just doing kind of like running intervals to just take off, find that power, find that intensity, and then come back in. That was number four. Number five we got is a slam ball. Slam ball slams here. Basically, very straightforward. You guys know how these go. Med ball starts off above the head. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Okay, try to make sure they're coming down with that med ball instead of just throwing it down. They're coming down with the med ball, picking it back up. So I want their hips to be dropping. Next movement, this one's a little bit newer. So I would say be careful with people who have shoulder issues. It actually might help. Or I'll show you guys different ways to do it. The first way, we're basically just here in a plank position. I want them right by the wall. We're gonna be planking on the wall, holding it nice and strong. Squeeze, and then they can bring it back down if needed. Or they could push, hand off and down. Push, hand off and down. You guys can kind of build off of that if you guys are holding it here, down, push away, and down, okay? It's a couple of different ways. First one is holding yourself up on that wall. The other way is hand on the wall, and you pick one hand up and back down, just releasing it and grabbing the floor again. Third one would be just pushing it while you're still holding yourself on the floor. That way you're still engaging the core, you're pushing yourself out, and you can start finding that tension in that shoulder, in the shoulder muscles. That is the wall plank. Next one we got is the TRX muscle up. So we're grabbing it here on the TRX. We're coming down to the floor. The main purpose of this one, we're using mostly upper body. So you guys can use your legs the moment it gets harder, but the main motion, we're trying to lay down as much as possible. We're getting a row, and as you row, we're also extending back up, okay? So coming back down, nice and fast, you're gonna find that momentum and come up. Find that momentum, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. The moment it gets too even for people, have them lay down even more. Same exact thing, they're coming all the way up. A lot of times people end up doing here, they just load themselves up on their feet and they just stand up. So avoid doing that by just holding their knees in place without allowing their knees to pass their toes. And you will see that they struggle to do it. So then you just make them back up a little bit more to make it doable. And then the last one we got is a kettlebell plank and drag. So we're going to be down towards the floor.
It was cut short a little bit, but I have her coming in like 1, 2, 3. So
She's going to be right here, guys. Plank it out. You want the kettlebell to be right under their chest. With the right hand, you bring it to the right side. Left hand, you bring it to the left side. Right to right, left to left. We're going through it that way. And try to avoid their hips from moving side to side. Their feet are a little bit wider. That way they keep that core stable on this movement. Next and last thing, that was the last exercise, but we got a burnout. Remember, it's going to be the partner ladder burnout, 3 minutes. And so here's another little game that I have for you guys to play. A couple different things that you guys can use. You guys can use medicine balls, heavy ones. You guys can use slingshots. You guys can use something light. But what we're basically going to be doing, Lauren, you mind jumping in my video?
No. What did I do?
Just a balance. So guys, if you guys don't know, this is Coach Lawrence coming to help me out. Just kidding. So we're basically just gonna be in a balanced position. Keep the knee about hip level, and all we're gonna do is play and catch. Play and catch. So this, if you guys are using a slingshot, is obviously easy for us because we have decent balance. But for those who have struggle with balance, I recommend you use this, something that's not weighted. But for those who have, who are able to challenge themselves, you grab a medicine ball, okay? And you just kind of toss it and catch. Toss and catch. The main thing I would tell you guys to tell them what to do, when they catch it, they're gonna already be falling over and throwing it right away. And we don't want them to throw something crazy. Hold on. And so we want them to catch. So catch, find your balance, and once you catch your balance, then you throw it, okay? And then you can even challenge each other by throwing it a little bit lower, a little bit higher. There you go. So just catching them there. Thank you, Lauren. Oh, missed the high five.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good, I got this. But that is that. You guys can hang out doing that. Medicine balls, small dumbbells. I probably wouldn't throw small dumbbells, but medicine balls mainly, and the slingshots as well. Or even a cone or something that's lighter, easy to catch, easy to throw. Okay? That is all for today. Have fun with that burnout.